Alright, welcome YouTubers. On today's episode, we are going to replace the head gasket on my RM250 two-stroke. It's a 2003. It's got quite a bit of upgrades to it. It's going to get a remodel soon. I'm really excited to do the remodel. I want to do a new seat, new fairings, new plastics, new graphics. I already got the Electron carb in there. It's got aftermarket wheels, sprockets, new chain, a bunch of little knick-knack stuff. But today we're going to do basic maintenance. We're going to do the head gasket. We're going to do radiator fluid and new fuel. All right, let's go. All right, so here we go. We got the head and the spark plug. I'm going to remove the spark plug, replace it with this. We're going to do, we're going to do a compression test. I want it to sit to be good between 120 and 180. We're going to see what it sits at, just to check the compression as well before I do the head gasket while I'm here. Deep sockets. This motherfucking stand is gross. Little trick when you're redoing, or actually you're trying to get fluid out of anywhere and you don't have like the right kind of funnel. I'm gonna do aluminum foil and just put it right here. You can wrap a bunch and it'll make a little funnel. Little tech tip with stainless steel, dry erase markers, mark out where your bolts and nuts sit, and you just lay them out. Easy peasy. Tech tip for the day. Not too terrible. Alright, so you can see here, it's not terrible, but what I'm going to do is do a little wet sand, kind of get it super flat, and this is how I did it. I taped down a flat sheet of sandpaper, and I'm going to put a little bit of water on it, just kind of get some friction going. I'm going to do little figure eights. There, you can kind of see it already. It's getting a lot better. And I use the flat surface as my stainless steel, super flat surface. Some tape on it. Almost there. Look at that. It's looking brand new. Boom. Let's replace the gaskets and we're good to go. Oh, and this is a 150 grit. This is exactly what it was. Now, if I was crazy and I wanted to do this surface doesn't look too bad. I'm just gonna leave that. I'd have to take the whole thing off and do the same thing to this with the motor top end, which I'm just not doing. And I'd have to take the dowel pins off and all that stuff. But I'm just replacing these gaskets right here and do the surface to the top part, and I hope that's gonna work, because it wasn't really blowing too much. It was just a little bit of white smoke after it's warmed up, and this was cheap and easy. I think the kit was like 16 bucks on Amazon, and it came with all the gaskets I would need for the top end. Right here. From Tusk. Got it off of Amazon now. I got that, and I got some Champion spark plugs. I'll show you how to gap the spark plugs. We'll do spark plugs, we'll do the head gaskets, clean this bad boy up, we'll do the air filter. I'm gonna do an oil change, new radiator fluid, probably do some bar ends, and new grips. Eventually I'm gonna get new fairings. I'm gonna clean up this exhaust, get a new exhaust, maybe some new pegs. This just needs an overhaul. She needs to get back to good life. It's been sitting too long, and this is kind of how I got it, so let's go. Not too bad. This is the movement. Got some good movement, good flow, nothing scraping. Looking on the cylinder walls, they don't look bad at all. I'm gonna do it with one hand, but louder. There you go. Hard to do. Little tech tip, when these little O-rings aren't seating and they're a little loose, you just roll a little bit of grease. It's universal grease. Roll it, and then it'll help stick in the groove. Look at that. Tech tip for the day. On these head bolts, use a little bit of red Loctite. It's going to be 18 foot-pounds. Maybe a little bit of red there. Don't need a lot. Need a little bit. There we go. You're going to want to do a star pattern. Show you. So where might I go? All right, star pattern. Tighten. 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 Tighten till you draw a star. And you start over again. Easy peasy. All right, 18 inch pounds, 12 mil. Star pattern. Get these. Pretty tight. Well, I believe my torque wrench is bad because I got it at the lowest as I possibly can, and it says it's like 10 inch-pounds, and I'm about to break a bolt, so I'm gonna do it by 18 inch-pounds. Give it the tight. Still in the start pattern. She tight. Now I'm gonna put everything back together. Tech tip of the day. Check this out. I don't know if you've ever done spark plug gaps, but on a 2003 RM250 two-stroke, the spark plug gap is 0.06 to 0.07. These at O'Reilly's or anything are like 49 cents, maybe $1. You see the gap right here? This is the gap that you wanna do. You wanna slide it in there, and you spin it, and it kind of creates a gap to what you want. And now I gotta get it up to 0.06, and you just kind of bend it just a little bit up. I wanna get it to 0.06 to 0.07 is the gap for this. Boom. Right there. 0.06 to 0.07. It's a proper spark plug gap. This is the coolant that I'm going to be using. It's a high performance coolant, winter, summer, ready to use, pre-diluted antifreeze. Do not add water. This, I hope, should be enough. All right, out here in Hawaii, I got my 93, I think it is. I got 3 gallons exact. I'm using my Caster 927 premix. And for my 2003 RM250 two-stroke, I want to use 32 to 1. So here's my 3 gallon mark right there, if you can see. 3 gallons. It's about 12.8 ounces of oil. You mix it right into the gas. Boom, just like that. Let it all get in there. You shake it up, pour it in, and kickstart. All right, she's coming together, but I want to give you a little tech tip on this. It's been sitting for a little while, obviously. It gets a little bit of surface rust, so the easiest I've figured out is a little bit of WD-40 and some Scotch-Brite. Got a little spot over here. Already did a little spot. And this is the difference right here. Surface rust, shiny. You see, takes 2 seconds. Spray it on there. Light strip. Almost like new again. Kicking boot on. white smoke. Or at least the normal amount. Alright, well, head gasket is done, spark plug's done, she runs like a champ. I definitely probably need to clean the carb a little bit. The air filter, I didn't have a new air filter or the fluid to do that stuff. But I'm gonna ride the shit out of her, and then I'm gonna do a whole overhaul. And I wanna show you guys what island riding is like. There's some trails, I'm gonna try to do a Milani, and I believe it's Koku track. I'm gonna try to get some trails and footage for you guys on those trails. Sweet. Everything you're gonna need for a head gasket replacement. Well, first off, you're gonna need the kit. I got this off of Amazon, it was like 16 bucks. Tusk top end gasket kit. I always recommend having a bolt kit because I lost a bolt or whatever. I need something a little bit bigger. I actually took all the bolts off of that one and I missed the tank bolt, so I needed a new one. Reg Loctite. Here's the pattern for these. They're 12 millimeters at 18 foot-pounds. Use Reg Loctite on them. 8 mil for the fenders or fairings. I used a crescent wrench for the spark plug. Torque wrench that works, mine didn't, so I had to use the Uga. 12 millimeter wrench, 12 millimeter sockets, 2 14 millimeter sockets as well. I used grease. I used for the exhaust. That was just a side thing. WD-40 and some Scotch-Brite. But for the head, I used 150 sandpaper. You can get this at Home Depot for, I don't know, 10 bucks. This is the premix that I use for my fuel. 3 gallons at, I think it's 12 to 12.8 ounces. And this is the coolant that I use. And there you go. Oh yeah, and then the grease for the gasket.